Sometimes being a content creator feels like running on a treadmill. You are putting in all the work every single day, but no matter how hard you push, it feels like you're not moving forward. I've tweaked my thumbnails, my titles, my editing style, everything. But the numbers just don't reflect the effort. It's exhausting, and honestly, it can be really depressing. But then I remember why I started all of this in the first place. It's not about the numbers or the algorithm, it's about creating, it's about telling stories, capturing moments, and bringing ideas to life. And for me, there's nothing more exciting than getting my hands on a new piece of gear and seeing how it can elevate my work. That's why I was so excited when Neewer sent me their most powerful light yet, the AS600B. This presents an opportunity to push my creativity and see what I'm capable of. So I gathered some friends, set up a few scenes, and decided to put this light to the test and see what we can create.
Yeah, passion before desire. I've been away trying to build a wheel up this life require. Slowly letting go to regain control. It's like ice to tires. Had me slipping, I turned the heat up, jumped in the kitchen.
There are 3 things I wanted to know about this light, so let's talk about it. First is the ease of use straight out of the box, and to test this, I asked my wife to make tea while I get some cinematic shots of her. It was bright early in the morning and there was light coming in already from the window, so I placed the AS600B by the window so that this scene can look as natural as much as possible. This was my first time unboxing and using the light, and the setup took me less than 5 minutes without reading the manual. I used the softbox to diffuse it and soften her skin tone because this light is very bright. It can go up to 600 watts, which is a lot. One of the game changers for this light is that I can change the color temperature to match the look that I'm going for. Since my motivation was the sun coming from the window, I was able to adjust the color temperature to match the sun. And side note, I tried this viscous tea for the first time and I kinda like it. Let me know if I achieved the mood I was going for. The next thing I was curious about was portability, because this light is a little heavy. I wanted to know if this is more of a studio light or if I can take it with me for everyday shoot as a content creator and cinematographer. So I asked my friend who is a gym rat to work out while I get some cinematic shots of him and use that to test the portability in a run and gun environment. We had about 30 minutes to film the entire video before the gym gets packed. One thing I like about the light is that it comes in a case with a wheel, so it was very easy to go around the elevator and stairs while moving the light from my car. It took us less than 5 minutes to set up and start shooting. We shot multiple angles, and usually that would have required us to move the light for every new angle. But luckily, this light is so powerful that we didn't need to move it that much. The few times we needed to move the light was quick and easy because of the long cables. We didn't need an extension cord and didn't need to plug it to a different outlet. We simply just moved the lights to any direction needed. What excites me the most when it comes to portability is that there's a built-in V-mount battery adapter, which is ideal for outdoor shooting or in locations where you don't have electricity. The next thing I was curious about was, can this light actually replace the sun, or how close does it get to the power of an HMI? One of my friends lives in a high-rise apartment that barely gets any natural light. Just a small window and a tiny balcony. It's the kind of space that usually feels dull and flat on camera, but that made it the perfect testing ground. So I placed the Neewer light outside the window, dialed in the color temperature to match daylight, and suddenly, magic happened. The light poured in just like real sunlight, filling the room with this beautiful cinematic glow. Now, here's where it got really interesting. We shot my friend playing video games, then transitioned to editing at his desk. 2 simple, everyday moments. But with the Neewer light mimicking the sun, everything felt alive. The shadows had depth, the highlights had texture, and even the most basic actions looked like something out of a film. This test proved something to me. You don't need a perfect location or golden hour sunlight to create something cinematic. Sometimes, all you need is the right tool and a little creativity. Even though I got the answers I was looking for, we couldn't resist having a little fun with this light. Because great gear shouldn't just solve problems, it should inspire you to play. So at 2 a.m. in true filmmaker fashion, we attached Neewer spotlight mount and started experimenting. Window patterns, artificial moonlight, the possibilities were endless. And that's the magic of a Bowen's mount system. You're not just buying a light, you're buying a toolkit for creativity. At the end of the day, lighting isn't just about brightness or specs, it's about possibility. This light answered my practical questions. Yes, it's easy to use. Yes, it's portable enough for run and gun shoots. And yes, it can even replace the sun. But more than that, it reminded me why I love filmmaking. Because when you have the right tools, even the simplest moments like making tea, working out, editing late at night can feel like art. And when you're stuck in the grind of algorithms and numbers, that's what keeps you going. The joy of creating something real. Let me know in the comments what's one piece of gear that reignited your creativity lately. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, it genuinely helps. Thanks for watching and keep creating no matter what.